2 of our Dark Souls walkthrough slash gameplay slash commentary slash everything. So, where we left off, you can see that I'm still level 37 with the same stats, same soul memory, didn't do anything, just took a short break, went and smoked a cigarette, and yeah, so now we're back, and we just did the last giant and the pursuer, and I also want to note that the first episode was about an hour and 17 minutes long. This one, we are not going to be doing it for an hour. So, just something to keep in mind there. The first episode I went over on my time limit that I wanted to be at, which was about 40 minutes to 30 minutes. So, we're going to try and hone in on that. So, next thing we're going to do is go to Hyde's Tower of Flame. And we are going to complete our second fight with the Dragon Rider and complete the Dragon Slayer as well. So, we are definitely going to need help getting over to the Slayer at this point. There's going to be Hyde Knights that are aggroed and standing now, so we're going to need some help. And I still haven't used my Estus Flash Shark because I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, with the strength increase that we just got, we can now one-hand our club and our mace. So we are going to be doing those. With one hand now, so now that'll make it a lot easier to take out enemies. And I just killed myself. Well, first death. Getting a lot of death early this time. Kind of annoying. I think the last couple of playthroughs of this game that I went through, I didn't even die until I made it to like the Iron Keep. So it's just kind of frustrating. But this is Dark Souls. You never know when you're gonna die. And that's why we have humanity. Oh, sorry, human effigy. Still in the grind from the first game. We do need to get our attunement up. Get our attunement up. Sorry, I need to pronunciate better. Do need to get our attunement up so that way we can use more miracles. Grab my souls. Come over here. And jump attacks on these guys are the easy way to go. Just do a jump attack and then roll back. Do it again. It's the easiest way to take these guys out. They have some really annoying animations. And yeah, it's just easier to do it that way. So, bada bing, bada boom. They can't come past this part, so. There we go. And what I'm going to try and do is get to the Dragon Slayer over there with the drawbridge and the dragon. We're going to try and get over there before we use our bonfire stick, just because I don't want to have to fight red spirits to get to the boss fight. And I just got invaded. Delicious. Not ideal. And he's a fucking hexer. You're a fucking douchebag. Yeah, you're so cool, dude. Kill yourself. So what normally happens when I try and record, I get the fucking shittiest luck in the universe. But whatever, we died right next to the bonfire, so I'm not gonna complain. So, let's try this for the third time now. Oh, my jump attack. Oh, my jump attack. And he killed himself. I guess the community in this game just doesn't fucking help people anymore. Because if I'm not in Cardinal Tower, it seems like I can never get anybody to help me. So trying to get people to help you in 2019 is probably not the way to go. Because they're not really going to fucking help you. And most of the people I see playing this game now are people that invade. Or people that are just going through and completing the game for their first time, so that's why I hate this fucking area. Once you kill Dragon Rider, this area is just annoying as hell unless you've despawned the Hide Knights already. Of course, once you kill that Hide Knight, this really isn't that hard, but killing this fucking Hide Knight right here while being attacked by the fucking old knight is really annoying. Fucking die! There we go. Alrighty then. Let's take out Mr. Hammerface. And this guy can't come too far over here, so if you just lure him to the edge of his range, you can get really cheese kills on this guy. There we go, finished him off. Let's go ahead and heal. And we'll continue. I think this is that was the first time I've ever been invaded this early in the game at this area. Let that guy go right off the cliff. Sometimes we can manage that, sometimes we can't. And there is a bitch spot for this. If you just stand right here, you can actually just get them all to fucking go off the cliff. But yeah, we don't have the shield for that yet, so. Oh yeah, the Heat Knight, I forgot about you. Back it up, back it up. Throwing knife to the face. Throwing knife to the face. Fucking Heat Knight, die, dude. How much health do you have? Stay away from Mr. Ultra Great Sword while you're doing this. You don't want to fight an Ultra Great Sword and a Hide Knight at the same time. Fighting them individually, not too hard. Fighting them together, really fucking obnoxiously annoying. And of course, as soon as you kill him, the other two knights from there will aggro on you automatically, and they will chase you anywhere you are So I like to just get him to come over here and then just run past. And then head over to the right. And this guy fucking invaded me again. You're such a bitch. Like, what is this fucking hit range? Fucking bitch, dude! That's what I'm talking about, man. Every time I'm trying to make a fucking video, I always have some asshole come over here and fucking ruin it. Fucking asshole. Like, why are you even invading? And not only that, but you're hexing this fucking early in the game. Like, you're a fucking complete waste of human life. Hexers can eat a cock. And why the fuck that it is fair for a hexer to fight a fucking melee user is beyond me, but whatever. But welcome to Dark Souls 2, where PvP is just super fucking fun. Not. This game's PvP is the worst of any fucking game I've ever played. I don't care. And I used to PvP on PvP Bridge, and every time I would fight a hexer, I always fucking lost, because hexers are overpowered as shit. And of course, they don't nerf that, but they nerf miracles for whatever reason. It just pissed me the fuck off. How can he come past his range? This game is shit right now. Whatever, I'm using a bonfire aesthetic. I'm fucking sick of this area already. Alright, so screw this. We are using the bonfire aesthetic. We'll just have to fight the red phantoms. And this should stop us from being invaded by that fucking prick again. So I believe if you ascend an area, you cannot be invaded unless they are also at that level. So if we do get invaded at this level, there will be people that will just fucking destroy us. But normally playthrough 2, people aren't really fucking invading, so shouldn't really be an issue. And one warning, you can see that these guys, their health goes up exponentially, as well as the damage that they output, so just something to keep in mind if you use bonfire aesthetic. But I'm just sick of fucking getting invaded, so that's what we're gonna do. You also get more souls for each kill you get on an enemy in an ascended area, so another thing to keep in mind there. See, if that bitch would fight me legit, he knows that I would fucking destroy him. That's why he's using fucking hexes, because that's the bitch way to win. Like, oh, I suck at this game, so I'm just gonna use hexes. Takes absolutely no fucking skill, you just spam it. Can't block it. Hard to avoid. Hexes are bullshit. I fucking hate magic in this game completely, and it should not be fucking used in PvP at all. I think they should nerf it and make it impossible to use magic in PvP. It'd make this game a lot more balanced and a hell of a lot more fun. Because most of the magic in this game is overpowered and just complete garbage, so... And I say that after I've made a magic-based character, but I didn't go around fucking invade people because I'm not a douchebag. There's a difference. I would use it in a defensive standpoint. You fucking invade me and I'm a magic user, you're not gonna win. But, you know, whatever. But that's okay, because people are fucking stupid. And of course now I'm triggered, but whatever. Become human again. Another thing to note, you can't get invaded, I don't believe, if you are not human. So technically that wouldn't have happened if I just stayed hollow, but I don't like being hollow. So. And now there are going to be an ultra great sword and a hammer guy to fight in the circle here. So we're just gonna aggro Mr. Hammer. Of course, Ultra Great Sword is coming with him. They gotta make this game annoying, man. I don't remember this being this annoying. The last, like, fucking 30 times I went through this area. But then again, I don't I don't normally get fucking invaded by Mr. Douche fucking idiot. So I'm just gonna run because yeah, I don't think I'm really strong enough to be fucking fighting everything right now. And I'm just getting annoyed, so we're gonna go to the boss. And there is a red invader here. We're just gonna skip him, go into the bonfire. Or the boss room. So once you get in here, count 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to 7 steps, and if you do the roll right, you should just walk right off the cliff. We fucked it up, of course, because, you know, my luck has been great this entire stream, so why wouldn't we fuck it up? Or video series, not stream, I should say. Because technically this is going to be a video series, not a stream. After a parry, he should always do the lunge attack, so if you fuck it up, try and get a parry on him as close to the edge as possible. So that we can get the lunge attack to happen. If you fuck up, you'll die, whatever. Just go back to the boss, rinse and repeat till you get him to kill himself. And I'm starting to get really annoyed. I don't think I've ever died this many times before we've completed even the Iron Keep, so... But that's just Dark Souls for you. I mean, you either have really good fucking luck, and I've had really good fucking luck for a really long time, or you just have really complete garbage luck, which is how it's been going right now. So again, we're just gonna run to the boss, skip all the fucking idiots. This is really easy to do, just run around them. We already got all the items, and since we've just ascended the area, it's not really anything new to show, other than the new enemies that they've added. There's a lot of red phantoms. There used to be a red phantom in here on Bonfire. Gameplay 2, I think there was a red phantom over here, but they've changed it up just slightly. But again, just run at Mr. Hammer, go right around him, hit the mist, and you should be able to avoid fighting the red phantom. Again, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we fucked it up again. Not a big deal. I'm gonna try and get him to fall off the cliff, but you never know with this guy. His animations are annoying as fuck. And I could fight him normally, but I mean, I'm hitting like 200 damage, so come on, asshole. There we go. Alright, so you're not going to do it this time? Come on now. I'm standing literally on the edge of the fucking map. Come on, man. His lunging is just never consistent. And of course he keeps jumping back, so it's making this twice as annoying. And I fucked it up again! Woohoo! Normally this is incredibly easy. You should be able to do this on 1 or 2 tries roughly, but the game is being annoying. And I'm just getting really shitty luck right now. So we're going to try this one more time. If I don't get it, I'm going to break my controller in half, and we'll come back to this area later. Not literally, of course. I'm not going to break my controller in half, because that would be unfortunate. But, yeah, I have not been this annoyed with the game in a long time, which is kind of frustrating because, you know, I've been having a lot of fun playing the game. And, hell, even in my last video, I did another video series with this game where I went through this area and I actually did it all in one take, one try. So don't know why it's being annoying, but there we go. And you jump off of it. Come on, man. Why am I getting the worst luck in the universe right now? And I fuck up. God damn. Alright, well, I'm getting fucking hard-headed now, so we're gonna do it one more time, and that is truthfully gonna be my last fucking attempt. And if we don't do it, we don't fucking do it. Excuse me. I have, like, I don't know if it's phlegm or what, but I have something in my throat, and that's also starting to bother me. It's getting highly irritated. This is not difficult, and of course, like I keep saying, whenever I fucking record, I get the worst luck in the universe. It just, I don't know why. It's just terrible fucking luck while I'm recording. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now fucking die. That's how you destroy the Dragon Rider. You kill yourself 5 times, get invaded twice, and then it works for you magically for no fucking reason. But there you go. That's how you get about 40,000 souls. Insanely easy. And I guess I'm not going to do Dragon Slayer right now. Because I got really fucking pissed off and kept doing that one fight over and over so that we could get my souls back and kill the Dragon Rider because he was being a little bitch. And of course, we got invaded. Shout out that guy. I hope you get fucking AIDS and die.
To see life.
And I'm not being serious. Of course, that's just me hating on a person for being a fucking asshole for no fucking reason and invading my video. Alright, so I think we're going to go to about 20 strength, and we'll get our faith up to about 20, and that should do it for right now. And I keep forgetting to do entombment, so we still only have 1 slot because I'm a fucking moron, but we have all these boss souls that I don't need, so we're going to go ahead and use those. I'm going to save the Pursuer because I want the Ultra Great Sword from the Pursuer. And you can get boss weapons. I don't know if that's necessarily a... I think it might be a trophy or an achievement, but I'm not going to go for that one on my first playthrough. I never do because fuck that. I'm not going to save all of my souls because fuck it. I really don't want to. Alright, so we're going to talk to this hoe again. And entombment. Let's get it up to... so that way we can put on another healing spell. And I have a shard to use as well. Stop it. Go ahead and use our shard. And you have a choice of what you can do with your first fragrant branch of Yora, which you buy from her. And once she comes to Majula, you can buy an infinite amount of life gems from her, so I'm going to use the rest of my souls on those, so that way we can have some more healing items. You have a choice. You could use it on the Things Beatrix. I think there was one on the way to No Man's Wharf, and then there's also one over here. I'm going to use it over here first, We're going to talk to Ben Hart, exhaust his dialogue, and then we're going to go through this area and activate a bonfire. Now, doing this early, again, not a great idea, because you're probably going to die, like I've been dying for this whole fucking video. This video has been half dying, so that's fun. And of course, it is all live. Everything's live that I'm doing, so nothing. If I do die, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not really worried about it. We'll just go back into the content. So just exhaust all of his fucking dialogue. Then, go ahead and use your Fragrant Manticore on her, which will activate the door automatically. No, never mind. Sorry, it does not automatically activate the door, but I think it used to. So she's choking on the dick, blah blah blah. She gives you a garbage prism stone for no fucking reason. Nobody needs that. And then she asks you for clothes. I'd rather her just take off her clothes and fucking suck it, but whatever. We're gonna give her some garbage. You can have a hollow. I'm not giving you a plate. You can have that. And you do get an achievement if you give her a full set. But anything you give her you cannot get back, so don't give her some really good gear that you're gonna miss. Yeah, we're not gonna give her a plate. She can just show us her titties. There you go.
Thank you.
So there's two guys at the bottom here that you can fight before you activate this little fight, I guess, where you just get swarmed by enemies. There's one in here, and there's one in there, that's right. So once you take out those two morons, you can... Here, I'm actually going to talk to Ben Hart before we activate this. So if you talk to Ben Hart after you do that to her, make her human again, he'll thank you for clearing the pathway, and then you can start his quest line. Of course, I haven't done his yet because I didn't do that on my main character. I just activated this and continued on after this. So, just something to keep in mind there. Before you pull this lever, you might want to talk to Ben Hart. So, easy way to complete this is to go to one side of the room, lure them all over, and then the door should be opening very slowly. What I like to do is just avoid the guys, wait for the lizard to come in, and then just run past them, because fuck those guys. Activate our bonfire, and now we got a checkpoint. So even if we do die right here, we're in a bonfire room, literally. And that mist petrifies. Don't think that it'll be able to reach me right here. There we go. And we've completed it. So that's all you got to do to get to the bonfire room. That's the easy way to do it. You can fight those guys if you want. My opinion, not worth it. But yeah, there you go. So there's a couple items for us to grab, and of course the jump animation's poopy and it's not working for whatever reason, but you gotta run, jump. Should be a guy in here. God, I gotta upgrade this fucking club, man. Base club is... I don't remember this guy being here. These guys hit like a rock, so try and avoid getting hit by that guy. He's literally using an anvil as a weapon. So, yeah. Let's do our poke and go strategy there. Take him out. Soul of a Proud Knight, human effigy right there. I don't believe that there's an item on the other side, but I'm going to check just to be sure. There we go, break your door. didn't think there was an item over here. And at least to my knowledge, none of these walls or anything open up, so... Yeah, that's all that's really in there. We can't really continue on too far ahead on that area just quite yet. We don't have the items needed, so we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go to our bonfire, teleport back to Mishula. Just came over here to activate the bonfire and get the area unlocked. That was pretty much it for that area for right now. I think that the next area we're going to go through is No Man's Wharf. And we'll do the Sentinels after the wharf. So there's some good items down there. So we're going to teleport to No Man's Wharf now. Sorry, I was clearing my throat. There we go. And I highly recommend, if you're going to go through No Man's Wharf, that you walk through the torch. Just makes the area a lot easier because you can see what the hell you're doing. But also, you can light the spots where you can light things, which then light up the area even further. But also there's enemies that get affected by torches. So it's just a good idea to run around with a torch in this area if you're going to come through here. Fucking shooting me with arrows, dude. And just as an FYI, people who don't really know me, which is the majority of you, if you are watching this, this is one of my least fucking favorite areas out of all of this game. And the reason being is just the fact of the area. I fucking hate it. I don't like anything about this fucking area other than the fact that you meet Gavlan here and there's plenty of items. That's literally the only reason why I even come this direction, other than the fact that there is a Estus Flash shard that you can acquire by coming this way. There's literally no fucking reason for me to go through this area. There are also several secrets, like secret walls, that are in this area that are also worth getting. But again, I fucking hate this area. Cannot stress this enough. I hate it, and I don't like it. And it's not even that the design is even that bad, because really the design of the area is pretty cool, but it's just the fucking enemies here are annoying. They put a lot of enemies in one area, like this area right here. And the vanilla version of this game made this fucking area my least favorite area in the beginning of the game. I mean, already, look at that. That's 3 fucking guys that all have, well, 2 or 3 of them had shields. And they just flood enemies at you in this area. It's just not fun. Like, this is like the new theme of Dark Souls games, is to just flood enemies at you, and that's their new way of making it hard. The old game, the original fucking Dark Souls game, was not hard because they flooded enemies at you. The game was hard because the enemies themselves had animations that were difficult to get used to and took time to get used to. In this new age of Dark Souls, it's more about just flooding you with fucking enemies and not really giving a shit about the actual animations, at least in my opinion, which is why Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, in my opinion, are not as great as the first one. Now, the first one's remastered version takes it to a new level and makes the game just so much better. So much better than these games. Now, the third game I can't talk too much shit on because I haven't actually beat it. But I have beaten Dark Souls 2 many times. And I can say without a doubt that No Man's Wharf is an area that I do not enjoy. So don't forget your item right here. And Lucatiel is also in this room. So go ahead and talk to her. Exhaust her dialogue. And she'll say, don't hesitate to call upon her. And that's how you know you can use her for the boss fight. Now, note, if you summon Bradley the Old Guard, he is a small sign, so he will only last for 20 minutes. And that will progressively get shorter as time goes on, also as you kill enemies. So if you kill a lot of enemies with Brad, he's going to despawn very quickly. So just something to keep in mind there. It is also useful to go through other areas and get a Pharaoh's Lockstone before you come through this area. Just because you can use the Pharaoh's Lockstone to light the area up, which makes this area a lot easier. Recently I started a new character that was a mage-based character instead of a hexer or a miracle user, and my mage did very well early game. In fact, I found that my mage had the best start run that I've ever had on Dark Souls 2. I mean, I just completely ran through the area and fucked everything up. No problem. But, you know, being a strength-based cleric, you're going to run into certain issues, mostly because we don't have a high dexterity. We can't really use any kind of ranged weapon, so buying anything that you can use to use range attacks on it is going to be beneficial for you. But that's basically the main drawback to having this kind of a character. There are no range attacks really available other than Lightning Spear and a couple other spells, but in general this area is no, not even this area. This character is going to have a couple flaws, but for the majority this character is going to be a pretty good build. Late game. Early game you might run into some issues, but in general, like I said, pretty good build. Alright, so once you clear out this room right here, this is where Goblin used to be. There are some items for us to grab up here. Should be one more guy for us to fight. But again, once you take out these guys, open up the door. Goblin used to be right there, but they moved him to the shortcut area. So go ahead and open up your trap chest. And right here you'll get the greatsword. Now, I think you used to get more items from over here, and they changed it to just 2, so it's not necessarily needed that you come here. But there you go, there's your greatsword. So go ahead and pull your lever, activate the boat. Then we'll drop down. There'll be a shadow guy down there for us to fight, but we're going to go in here first, activate the shortcut. Fight some more of these guys. And I don't really have any tips for these guys other than having a torch and trying to get behind them seems to be a pretty good strategy. Also, trying to kill them as quickly as possible and trying not to get bleed out from these guys is really the only tips I could give you for those guys. Those guys are really fucking annoying. There we go. Take him out and fight Mr. Shadow Guy. Just flopping the fuck everywhere. You're annoying, die. Alright, so let's go over here. Open up this door. Right here is a secret. You hit X on that one. I heard somebody coming after me. So once you open up this door, there's two chests in here for you to grab. Fire bombs, and I think this is a soul item and something else. Oh no, it's a large titanite shard. Once you go up the stairs here, there'll be a guy for you to kill, and then you can activate your shortcut. So right here's your shortcut with Govlon. Go ahead and talk to him. And you can buy the poison ring, poison arrows, and other poison related things. These are going to come in handy when we get to Earthern Peak, but we're not quite there yet. So I'm going to go ahead and sell some items with him. Sell some of these shields that I'm never going to use. And we didn't put the Saint's Hood on yet. I need to do that. I think we didn't do that because I didn't have the faith before, but now we do, so. Don't need any of that hollow gear. Might give what's-her-face the prison tatters. We don't need the imported tunic or the imported hood anymore. Life ring can go bye-bye. Binding ring can go bye-bye. I'm gonna save those for now because we might want to do some stuff with those later. Oh yeah, that's right. And I don't need the pale stones. If you buy a certain amount of items off of Govlon, he will give you a weapon, I believe. Govlon. But I don't remember how much you actually have to spend with Govlon. So there's the shortcut opened. So let's continue onward here. Light this real quick. Where did you come from? There we go. Now we have a chest right here, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this is actually how I discovered this one. Your fragrant branch of right there, but right here you can actually hear the twinkling of a lizard through this wall. So if you smack it, you can kill your lizard, and there's plenty of items in here for you to grab. I believe these are all soul items, along with healing items, and then I forget what's in the chest. Inside of the chest we get the Royal Soldier's Ring. And if we come out here, make sure you have a firebomb or a throwing knife, and you can break the barrels, or I'm sorry, the pots without getting poisoned. Should give you another throwing knife and a flame butterfly. Flame butterfly is how you activate your torch without being near a bonfire or an area where you can light your torch manually. So go ahead and light that. You can see there's plenty of enemies over there derping around. We didn't go over there, but whatever. I hate this fucking area, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Can I move? Thank you. Also, thing to note, if you have your torch out and you roll in water, kind of self-explanatory there, but it will go out. Come on, you douche. Come here. That's what you get for being a fucking douche. Take out most of my health bar and then try and lure me back into the water. I hate that there's no ring in this game that makes it so you can walk through water quicker. Like, why take out such a great ring from the first game? Anyways, I'm not going to use that summon sign for Lucatiel just quite yet. We're going to take out some other enemies here. I don't have the intelligence to talk to the guy that's over here, but there is an NPC that if you are a magic-based person, or magic-based player, you can get him to talk to you. But I think you need like 10 or 15 intelligence to get him to talk to you, so I'm not even going to go over there. Let's go ahead and summon Lucatiel, and we'll go fight the boss that's over here. I could have sworn you used to be able to backstab these guys, but it seems like you can't in this version of the game, which I don't really understand. Oh my fucking god. And this right here is why I hate the wharf, because of these guys. 2 swords. Let's see what we're at in time anyways. So I've gone over the time limit that I wanted to go over, but because we have the area pretty much ready for us to complete, I'm going to try one more quick run through of this area. This time we're just going to summon both our NPCs and just head for the boss. You can see there's an item there that we missed. But again, I'm not gonna do this area 120% because I fucking hate it. So, if you want to see this area complete, I'm sorry, but yeah, I just fucking hate this area, and really I don't think there's anything really this early in the game that is really worth me getting pissed off and dying more over. So, we're just going to go across our shortcut. I'm going to become human real quick so I can summon them in. Fuck you, asshole. How about that? Let's get the old guard in here. And then we're going to jog across. There's going to be a bunch of enemies coming up, climbing up the bridge, or climbing up from the edges here. Not really worried about them too much. The ones with the shields are not hard to kill. The ones with the devil swords are not hard to kill either, but they have a ridiculous fucking combo that is just fucking bullshit. That guy right there. I'm gonna fucking kill that guy right there. Come here, bitch. What's up, bitch? Payback's a bitch, bitch! Fuck your health bar. Ho. And this fuckface with his fire arrows also needs to get fucking destroyed. Come on, bitch. Yeah, you better back up. See, they just have annoying ass combos. They're not fucking strong enemies, they're not smart enemies, they just have bullshit combos that are just ridiculous. They stagger you and then you get locked in the fucking combo and you can't do anything. So props to Dark Souls for making their fucking combos completely overpowered and annoying as fuck, but yeah. So now we're going to fight the Flex style Sentry, and then after this I'll cap off the video there and we'll continue from there. Probably do the Rune Sentinels next. This boss fight, I said that weird. This boss fight is incredibly easy. Just stay away from getting hit by his barbed side. This side with the swords does do bleed damage, but it's not a lot of bleed damage, so really even if you do get hit by that side, it's not too bad. But yeah, this guy is pretty weak. Just try and keep your distance from this side, and that's actually the side that I attack, is the side with the barbs, because even if you do get hit, just back away real quick, heal up, and then come back into the fight and smack him up. Standing on the sides of him doesn't seem to really work too well, at least in my opinion, because he's going to do a side swipe eventually that's going to hit you. But if you are in a group, you know, you can do that. Pretty easy boss fight. The area itself is, that seems to be a growing theme as well, is in these Dark Souls, the newer ones, the area getting up to the boss is actually fucking harder than the boss, which is kind of sad, because the boss fights used to be the hard part of the game, and leading up to the boss fight was the medium-ish hard part, but not in this game. So grab your Pyromancy Flame and your whatever the hell else you got there. Activate the cutscene, ride the boat, and then we'll be at the Flex Tiles, or I'm sorry, not the Flex Tile Sentry. We're going to go to the Rune Sentries next, so this is going to be our, what the fuck is this area called? I don't remember. Anyways, you're going to dock over here. There's going to be 2 guys in here for us to fight, and we'll ride this up, grab an item, and get to another bonfire. Come on. Alright, so just ride this elevator straight up. Go ahead and activate it, walk right out. And we'll get a dex-based weapon. Right about here. So, why don't you grab that, go ahead and drop back down, and ride it back up. The only reason why I do that is for the repair powder. I don't really need the scimitar. And you'll notice that we have our fragrant branch of yore ready. So technically, if you don't have to buy the one from Chick Missoula, it's just good to buy that one, go get that area unlocked quickly, and then you have an extra fragrant branch of yore for a key. Later in the game, excuse me, I yawned there. So right around the corner here, there's another item. And then we're going to run up here. I believe it is the 5th door, is the bonfire right here. On the left. And then you're going to come out, and we are in the Lost Bastille. Now, this area you can also access it by going through the boss fight, or the boss room, where you fight the Pursuer. But it's beneficial to come at it from this direction, because you can get a Estus Flash Shard from over here. So go ahead and drop down. There's an item over here. You're gonna get invaded by Forlorn. So just go ahead and take him out relatively easily there. And this is where it's going to get interesting. So what you want to try and do is there's an archer to our left right there. So go ahead and try and break this first. Take out this archer. And trust me, there's a method to my madness here. So you'll have a couple dogs to kill. Kill this archer first. And I can hear another dog. Looks like he's underneath that guy over there. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try and destroy this without going over there. And I did this for a very specific reason. You'll see here in a minute why. God, I hate the fucking dogs in this game. Most annoying fucking enemies in the universe. I'm dead. Thought I was dead. Alright, so take out your dogs, whatever. Now there's just this guy remaining. Take him out. And we did this for a very specific reason. You'll see here in just a second why we did that in a very specific order. Now you don't have to follow my directions here. You can do it however you want. But if you do it the way I just did it, you won't fight the pursuer before. He should be popping. I don't know why he's not popping. Kill. There we go. Alright, so if you come over here, you'll get your Estus Flash Shard. I'm not really sure why the pursuer hasn't popped yet, but he normally does. If you just walk over to that side. Anyways, grab your Estus Flash Shard and your fucking large Titanite Shard. And then we're gonna come back over here. Hopefully he'll pop. And he's not popping. I don't know why. I don't know why he's not popping up for us. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he's not popping up for us. That's weird. Alright, now for this. What I do is just run past him. And he wasted my barrel. Just the shittiest luck, man. I'm just getting the shittiest fucking luck while recording this. It almost seems like this game is random sometimes, like just completely fucking random, because I'll like, why are you throwing that? Fucking attack me, dude. Stop being a little bitch and fucking do your swipe so you can blow up. Like, this game is pissing me off. Fucking die then. Be a bitch. Anyways, you come up this ladder right here. It's a tricky little maneuver, but once you figure it out, get up here, there's an item. Large Titanite Shard, Lucatiel will be right here. Go ahead and talk to her again. She'll give you a human effigy. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Exhaust her dialogue. There you go. Another chest right here with some key for you. And we can't open it from this side. So to get over to that side, we actually go through the bonfire that is, or I'm sorry, the boss room that is the pursuer. And because he wasted my barrel, I can't really do anything else here, so luckily we have a homeward bone. We're going to teleport back to the last bonfire we were at, go back to Missoula. We're going to use our souls, and then we're going to go over to the other side, and hopefully he doesn't do that bullshit again where he wastes my barrel. But the RNG for that barrel and that guy is just complete garbage, and why they designed it that way is beyond me. They could have just put barrels at the bottom that blow up just like any other fucking area, or they could have made it so that if you throw away firebomb at the wall, it explodes. But that makes way too much goddamn sense. They have to make a RNG-based fucking barrel that rolls down a flight of stairs that never, ever, ever blows up the fucking wall. I think I've seen it blow up the wall maybe 10 times. And I've played through this game probably 1,000 fucking times. So, completely garbage ass RNG there. Just complete garbage. So, whatever. We're going to teleport back to Missoula. We're going to level up, and I've gone way past the time limit on this one. So, we are going to level up, and this is going to be the end of the second part. That's not what I meant to do, but you know, I'm facing the bitch, you go to the bonfire for no reason. This is what I'm talking about. This game is just frustrating. So, I teleported back to Missoula even though I'm already here. This is another fucking feature of the game that doesn't make any sense.
Is that here to see, however?
Alright, so we're going to upgrade our Estus Flask again with the Estus Flask shard that we got from that area. That was literally the whole reason for that trip. That and opening up that area so we can fight, I guess, Pursuer later because it didn't let us fight him for whatever reason. We're going to get our attunement up to 3, so now we can have up to 3 spells there. There's all of our souls used. We go ahead and attune our 2 other spells. Let's put on medium heal. And I'm thinking either Caressing Prayer or Admit Force. I think we'll just use Admit Force for now, so we can actually do some ranged damage. And stop sitting down, bitch. Alright, so we're going to talk to her real quick. Buy some more life gems. And there we go, boys. We have unlocked quite a lot of stuff. Done quite a lot this playthrough. Of course, on this video we did die a lot more than I would have liked to have died, but of course, you know, there has to be an asshole that has to fucking invade, that has to ruin my fucking video. But, you know, that's just the perks that come with playing a Dark Souls game, is being invaded for no fucking reason, and of course they're a hexer, and of course they're gonna be the most annoying fucking build to play against. So, level up one more time after our soul items here. I'm thinking, well, I really want to get my attunement up so we can tune more miracles. And while we're at it, we got the key, so we might as well open up this. And in here is a bow for us to grab. And there we go. We're going to end the video here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, rate, and subscribe. If you guys want to see me get killed by more assholes that are invading, go ahead and drop a like. And, of course, subscribe if you guys haven't already, if you guys are new. Current level, we are 58. Soul memories at 18,000, or I'm sorry, 186,679. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, of course, I will catch you guys next time.